Okay, hello to the panel, and I am Chuan Skampan, anak lelaki Chuan, and my metric number is 01DAD20F1010, and I am the teammates for this project, and my aim is to give benefit users who will use our product.
Assalamualaikum and hello. Hi, my name is Muhammad Sarifullah bin Rusdi and my matrix number is 01DD20F1023 and I am the leader for this project and my aim is to do the best for the team.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Muhammad Yamin and my matrix number is 01DAD20F1024. I am the teammate for this project and my aim is to success in this project.
Now, I will start the presentation by explaining about the introduction of our project 1. So, the name of our project or tool is named as Emergency Motorcycle Trolley. Like what we state here, for each of the problem described can be solved using a tool known as a trolley, where this trolley is specially designed for user and motorcyclists to deal with the problem of flat or damaged motorcycle tire. One of the main purpose of this trolley is designed to help motorcycle when there is a flat tire problem. In addition, it is especially great for motorcyclists who suffer from serious flat tire problem such as torn, cracked or broken, where the tire can no longer be used. Overall, this trolley makes it easier for motorcyclists in the event of an emergency on the road. Next, type of research. So the type of research we use is the applied research type. So applied research is designed to identify solution to specific problem or find answer to specific question. The research is meant to offer knowledge that is applicable and implementable. In our case, we identify solution to create a perfect design for emergency motorcycle trolley to help motorcyclists that have problem with flat tire. Next, scope of the research. The study focused on designing a tool or product for consumer and motorcyclists out there. This device is named as Emergency Motorcycle Trolley, which is used for motorcycle under capacity below 115cc. This tool is only recommended for motorcycles that weigh only 113 kg and below. It is suitable for use on flat road surface such as tar and cement. The speed that this trolley can reach is in the range of only 15 km/h. And what is most important of this size of tire that can be recommended by this trolley is a size of 120/70 and below. So our product, the material to be used is a strong stainless steel. This material will be tested for carrying strength, safety, flexibility, and speed. Now, definition of project. Emergency motorcycle trolley is innovated based on the towing tool, where the towing usually use a hook and towing truck. Therefore, with this trolley tool is special designed for motorcycle only when the user accommodated an emergency on the road. This tool is easy to use. The way is to put motorcycle tire on a first aid. So, The tool we want to design was indeed no longer in our market, which is why we went to make it. As our supervisor said, it doesn't matter even if it's small. The important thing is useful. So next, there are four problem statements that we can use, which is first, the problem statement is a motorcycle that has a flat tire problem will make it difficult to move. Second problem, it's dangerous for a motorcyclist to ride a motorcycle that has a flat tire problem. Third problem, cause damage to the rim of the motorcycle if the ride continues to carry the motorcycle in a flat tire condition. The last one, the problem is because there are no specific tools to deal with serious flat tire problems such as crack, tear, on and others. Uh, The main objective focus for our project is to study and design emergency motorcycle slowly. That is our objective. Expected project finding. So what will finding or result that are expected to be obtained are able to help motorcyclists when they experience flat tire problem. This trolley is used by motorcyclists who have serious flat tire problems, such as torn, cracked or broken, where the tire can no longer be used. Next, the facility motorcyclists in the event of emergency on the road. So that's all from me for our proposal project that I description. Next, I give to the other team. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to my friend Sarkalas for the previous presentation. And next is to me, and I'm going to presenting about our project question. So, first question that we ask people surrounding is what problems often occurs when you ride a motorcycle. Second, we would ask what methods do you use when dealing with a flat tires. So this is the feedback from our survey, and let me just share a little bit of it. So first, um, is a customer requirement, and the pie chart show that the majority of users and motorcyclists out there are male with reading of 73.3%, while female are 26.7%. And the pie chart also shows the age groups that still use ride motorcycles. The most it is in the range of 15 to 20 years, which is an adult that still in the study, and the list is the range of 51 to 60 years. Okay, the next pie chart, sorry, the next pie chart show that the types of most motorcycles that are mostly owned by consumers, the most widely used is the moped type. In addition, there are a handful of users who use sport bike and scooter type motorcycles too. And the next pie chart show that the engine capacity, or we call it CC, of motorcycles used by our users, the majority of users use motorcycle with a capacity of 50 to 150 cc. Some are between 150 to 200 cc, and some people who can afford it, it is an engine with a capacity of 500 to 1000 cc. In this case, it is very important for us to record the results of motorcycles users using tire size, as this is included in the scope of our project study. And this is some of the pie chart that I mentioned just now. This is our survey result. Next, we go to the house of quality of our product, which is we used to classify out what the specification of our motorcycles and the problems that occurs to every users, to rate them, and we take it as a comparison for our both three concept from each group mates. So this table show that most customer is prefer to a portable for our product, portable use for our product, which is easy to bring to anywhere and easy to use when it is needed. Next, the type of wheel is shown that durability wheel is a very important for our product because it is used on the road, and there would be some un uns the road doesn't in a good condition and it is up and down. So next is the weight of material. For the weight of material, it is they prefer us to use the material that is safe and it is not too much weight on it, such as the iron, the stainless steel, and so on. And next is the material that used in every part of our product, and the survey form show that durability is the most preferred one for the material, and the last one is the stability. The customer prefer us to a safe and stability product, so that the motorcycle will not hang out and do not fall down when it is on our product. For the morphological chart, there are three concepts from each of our members used to come out with their own. The first concept is the box container, call it, and the second concept is the container type, and the third concept is the mounting plate type. Sorry, the iron plate type. And from the survey, we used to know that the iron plate type is the most suitable product for us to come out. And this is our detailed drawing, which is there is base plate and wheel bolt, horn fixed wheel, mounting plate, nut wheel, and our final CAD design is this one. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to my friend for the previous slide's explanation. I will continue this presentation for the other slide. My name is Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Muhammad Amin, and my matrix number is 01DAD20F1024. So let's continue this presentation for our product tree. As you can see on our product tree, we divided it into three parts. For the first, from wheel, which has mounting plate, nut, bolt, and wheel. For the second one, which is base plate on our project, has left base plate with H and right base plate with H. And for the last part, which is rear wheel, the components are the same as the front wheel components. So, let's move out to the product structure tree. Here we explain in more depth about our product tree, and what difference it is that this product structure tree has a number of components that will be used. As we can see, this is a bill of material for our project. As you can see, item number first is the first base plate and item number 2 is the second base plate. For both base plate, the quantity used is the same, which is 1, and material used is metal. While the third item is wheel bolt that is used to fasten the wheel to the wheel horn. Next, we use two types of horn, namely fixed wheel horn that cannot move and horn wheel that can rotate 360 degrees, and it is listed on our 4 and 5 item. For the 6th item, the mounting plate, it is used to be joined with the horn wheel to be used as a trolley wheel. And for the 7th item, which is the wheel nut, it is used to fasten together the wheel bolt and used to fasten the horn wheel together with the mounting plate. And the last one that is most important item to make this project successful is the wheel that will help our project move. After a description of me and friend of mine about the component and the type of component to be used, we move on the estimate cost. Here we make a search on the price of the component to be used and the total number of the component. As you can see, after our search, we found that the iron plate to be used is 30 ringgit Malaysia for 1 unit, and for the second one, the caster wheel adjustable price is 25 ringgit Malaysia for 2 units. Also, our dead caster wheel we must use it for 2 units and it price 20 ringgit Malaysia. Not to forget the hinge, which is cost 5 ringgit Malaysia, and we will also use small cam buckle tied down belt which cost 8 ringgit Malaysia, and bolt and nuts to fasten our project, which is at price 4 ringgit Malaysia for 4 units and 8 units at a price of 4 ringgit Malaysia. After calculating the number of components that we will use along with price of it, the total is 69 ringgit Malaysia. So, let's move on the fabrication method. For the first one is drilling process. Drilling is a cutting process that uses a drill bit to cut a hole of circular cross section in solid material. The drill bit usually rotary cutting tool, often multi-point. The bit is pressed against the workpiece and rotated at rate from 100 to 1000 of revolution per minute. This forces the cutting edge against the workpiece, cutting off chips from the hole as it is drilled. We use a drilling process to make holes on our project. The holes we use is insert wheel. The holes we use to insert wheel on our project. And the second one is welding process. Welding is fabrication process whereby 2 or more parts are fused together by means of heat, pressure, or both forming as joint as the part cools. Welding is usually used on metal and thermoplastic, but can also be used on wood. The completely welded joint may be referred to as a weldment. The welding process is very important for our project. This is because we do welding process to join the component of our project. Therefore, this process is very important to ensure the durability and quality of our product. Other than that, we also use milling process. Milling is fabrication process which a workpiece is moved past a rotating tool. In comparison, during a drilling operation, the workpiece is stationary and the rotating drill bit is moved vertically into out of the workpiece. The process of milling is capable to producing flat, angle, and curved surface. It depending on the type of tool being used and the type of milling machine. This milling process we use to cut or make large holes on this part of the project. This process simplifies and speeds up our time to complete this project as it helps a lot in project production. And lastly is tapping process. Tapping is the process cutting thread inside a hole so that a cap screw or bolt can be threaded into the hole. Also, it used to make thread on nuts. Tapping can be done on the lathe by power feed or by hand. Regardless the method, the hole must be drilled with the proper size tap drill and chamfer at the end. This tapping process we use when we want to make a thread on the main component of our project to allow screw to install our wheels on the component. This process make our project result neater and quality. So let's move to other slide, that is project testing. First is load test. The load test is conducted by using motorcycle that weigh around 100 kg to 200 kg whether they are no rider or when they are a rider. Second is surface test. The emergency motorcycle trolley prototype is tested on terrain with a variety of surface characteristics including rough, smooth and uneven terrain. This test is carried out to confirm the emergency motorcycle trolley functionality on various types of terrain. Other than it, that is stabilization test. The emergency motorcycle trolley prototype is tested in stability test while riding or when not riding. And the fourth is speed testing. The speed is performed at a rate 20 km per hour to 80 km per hour on each type of a road. And the for last is safety testing. A safety test is the risk of injury or sickness associated with a product or service. This considers hazards related to the product in the real world condition. The emergency motorcycle has conduct safety tests in terms of stability, speed, durability, and quality. This test is done to ensure that the project is safe for use by motorcyclists and achieve the recommended quality. So we move on the next slide, which is part chart. Through the part chart, we make a vote for the selection of the three concepts of our emergency motorcycle trolley. After the calculation of our concept selection, we agreed to choose concept 3 for our project. Through the part chart, it helps us to choose the concept that we will use. Okay. Now we are on our Gantt chart slide. This is our planning implementation for the first week to the fourth week. We have searched for project ideas, presented project ideas to supervisor and selected a project title. And we are also process of preparing project title registration form. It was a bit like our journey from the first week until the fourth week. And for the second slide of the Gantt chart, this is our development and planning from the 4 to 7 week. We have confirmed our project idea and meet the supervisor. Then we also fix problem statement on our project title registration. Study chapter 1 with course lecturer and prepare chapter 1 for project proposal. And we move to the third Gantt chart slide. As we can see, this is what we did for the 8 to 10 week. And we turn to the last slide of this Gantt chart showing our activity from the 9 week and the 14 week. And the final content for this presentation is a reference. This is a reference source that we take as research and study for the success of our project. For this page, the reference is 1 to 5 reference, and this continuous reference, and this is reference from articles with text.